Welcome back to Portage High School. Nathan Laird along with Louis Acuna and Dante Coles are here. The final round of the Portage duels. The main event, if you will, guys. Crown Point versus Indianapolis Cathedral. Starting off at 138, Jesse Mendez taking on Jackson Edwards.
Yeah, no better way to start it. You got your top gun out there in the top dual meet of this early season, 1 versus 2, and you got your arguably number 1 guy in the country kicking things off for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want anyone else in the state starting my duel than Jesse Mendez. He comes with a pace. He comes with something you can't really teach. It's built in him. I mean, I'm expecting 6 from Mendez.
Yeah, he already had an early takedown to
Oh, interesting.
almost, but Mendez knows where he's at. And a nice Jordan lift right there, is what we like to call it in Portage, right to his back to a fall.
6-1, Jesse Mendez gets the fall, starting things right for Crown Point.
A little overzealous there, had so much momentum, almost gave up a takedown on himself, essentially. But he's just so savvy. He knows where his body is. Turned the corner, lifted him to the sky, planted him on his back, got the fall.
Look at those team scoreboards up here in a minute. Jesse Mendez, obviously great to start for Crown Point for somebody who has to embed a couple of video streams on websites. Jesse Mendez, not the best wrestler to start with. We need a little bit of a slower start from a technical standpoint there, but good for the Bulldogs getting out of that early 6-0 lead.
Yep, now we got Goodwin up.
He will be taking on J.J. Braun.
Yep, Crown Point looking for another fall here, I would imagine. Really build that lead early.
If you're Crown Point, do you go into this duel knowing, all right, we can make a statement to the rest of the state with our performance here, not just a win, but this could be a statement type to the rest of Indiana?
1,000%. I would think they probably talked about that at practice. Probably talked about it a little bit before the meet. Even though Crown Point in between matches looks like they're having a ton of fun, staying very loose. Looks like they just enjoy being out here ready to wrestle. But yeah, this is definitely circled and dotted for Cathedral on their calendar to definitely make a statement to the rest of the state that, hey, we're the top dogs. We want to win a team state title this year.
Yeah, I mean, Cathedral is, if I'm not mistaken, I think they've won 3 straight.
Yep.
As far as, at state, individual state, they've won as a team 3 straight years. So I think if Crown Point comes out here and lays the hammer down on them, it kind of lets everyone know Crown Point's here and they mean business.
Good one right into an underhook. Out of bounds, reset. 2-1 with 13 left in the first period. Right into a double leg right off the whistle. He's trying to lift right into a single leg. Gonna relift again to a power lift. Then into a seatbelt. Good whizzer. Good whizzer defense by Cathedral's 145-pounder. What's his name again?
That is J.J. Braun.
J.J. Braun. Great defense there, young man. Keeping yourself in a 1-point match.
Yeah, I think Goodwin has great technique, but he kind of shies away from it a little bit. He gets into positions where he kind of wants to muscle guys. And he is a strong kid, but stick to what you know a little bit and stick to the technique. And I think Goodwin scores a little bit more often than he has.
Yeah,
that's a nice shot.
Yeah, he's given up quite a few shot attempts on that right leg today. He gave up a couple single legs on that leg to Conrad. And now that high crotch, but now it's in a single leg position.
Braun, you got to split the middle there. You can't just lay.
Cody Goodwin still up 2-1, 1:25 to go in the second. Crown Point versus Indy Cathedral. The Bulldogs ranked number 1 in the state. Fighting Irish ranked number 2 based off the latest Indiana Met power poll, which I believe came out Wednesday or Thursday.
Great action. Great action and fakes there from Goodwin. Finishes and well executed and well timed high crotch. Now puts himself up 4-1.
Get a stall warning against Braun.
Yeah, not doing much to improve underneath there. I know Hawkins is screaming for Goodwin to cut him. They want more points. They want more points. They want more points. Stay in. Control the lift. 2. Ooh, I guess. Nope. There it goes. 2.
Wasn't sure he was going to get it there. 6-2 with 34 seconds to go in the second.
Goodwin putting him back up on his feet again. Sessa, Hawkins, and Ulrich really want him to go get more. If guys are trying to keep the score low and be stingy, the only way to open them up is by going to get more and more. Right to a body lock.
He's going to look big here.
20 seconds remaining.
Body lock to his back.
He's just a full set of backs here.
3 near fall.
I mean, that really blows it open.
And that's what happens when you listen to your coaches and trust your offense.
Yeah, it seems to be that Crown Point, the coach's corner, knows what they're talking about.
Option in to let him up again. JJ chooses bottom, going to get a free point. Another high crotch. Right to a double leg. Pops the hips, lift. Going to look for a Turk here, I'd imagine. Not going to get it.
Didn't get that bottom leg like he wanted.
Nope, and he's coming for a vicious crossface. Either going to be looking to cradle or bundle here. He's going to probably cut him again.
They didn't give him the one. Didn't give him enough time to defend himself, they said.
Makes it 13-5 with 1:20.
Cathedral going for the offense. Got to keep hustling there. Goodwin right in the goal behind into a Turk.
A pin here would be big for him, too.
He's rotating. You still have the leg. There he goes. Goodwin was showing there that he doesn't have the same hold, so he could get his back points awarded and then work for another turn or fall.
35 seconds left, 18-5. Cody Goodwin in control of this match.
Hit him for a stall, and there's 20 seconds to go.
And that awarded 1.
He needs.
So it's a 14-point lead.
He might get the bip. He got 2?
He got 2.
Or did he say he was?
Yeah, he got the 2.
He got him.
And there's a technical fall.
Out the gates hot for CP.
It's exactly how Crown Point needed to get this duel started.
And
the fall and then the tech fall.
Yeah, and you got Estrada coming up. Got to feel really confident about how he's been wrestling today. I mean, we've looked at a couple of these duels. I mean, it took Portage a long while to get on the board, and even a good start against Franklin Central. CP had him shut out for a while, so that's how they've been starting them.
Yeah, if you're gonna start any duel at the 126-pound range, you could probably expect almost against any team in the state for Crown Point to build a nice lead to start any duel.
Here we got Javin Estrada for Crown Point and Gabe Bragg of Indianapolis Cathedral.
Yep. Estrada in on a single leg right away. He's in a split the middle position. He's going to look to hook that bottom foot. Doesn't have to. Bragg bails. Gets his 2. And they're putting him back up on his feet. Estrada to a drag, but back to the single leg on the other side. in the split the middle crackdown position. Another 2 for Estrada. Is on the near side half. Man, that is tight.
That's going to be
And
dangerous.
going right over the top. Estrada. Long uses leverage, and he is aggressive on top looking for pins. And he does it.
Now you got number 3 ranked Cruz coming up. It's like they probably feel like they can't catch a break.
Yeah, where's the, I don't want to get to the heavier weights, but at this stretch of the lineup, there's no flaw in what the Bulldogs can run out there.
No, and I wouldn't say a flaw here, but I mean, Cruz is going to have a tough one here with Wilson. Wilson's someone that I kind of look at and kind of see him in a final. But everyone's hot and cold. He gets that way, so I kind of want to see how he wrestles with Cruz. Cruz has looked really good today. But Wilson's tough, so Cruz will probably look for a couple of reattacks, some slide-bys like he has.
In here on a front headlock. He's going to pull. He's probably going to pull, transition into an underhook. And stalemate back on their feet.
As Dante mentioned, this is Andrew Wilson of Indy Cathedral, ranked number 3 in the semi-state, ranked number 6 in the state. Orlando Cruz, ranked number 2 in the semi-state, number 3 in the state.
Yeah, this is a prime time matchup. This is
one we can see under the lights again in February.
Very well could see this matchup again in February. These guys are both hand-fighting machines right now, working for position. I just hope with all this hand-fighting they don't get called for a double stall. I'm just kidding a little bit there.
But not really.
But not really.
Under a minute to go, scoreless here in the first. Crown Point out to a quick 17-0 lead here in this duel against Indy Cathedral, the 2 top-ranked teams in the state of Indiana, going to battle here at the Portage duels.
And watch for Cruz to try and get that ankle. He's gotten it a couple times in previous matches where he snags an ankle and he gets a good height on it quick, and he's able to kick the guy out, and he actually took someone straight to the back from it too. He's going to look for a reattack.
Yeah, these guys are just in a phone booth right now, just hand fighting each other to death, trying to look for some offense, but both guys holding a really great position.
Final couple seconds of the first here. We will be scoreless going to the second.
That might have been the fastest first period of the day, I think.
Outside of anything that ended in a fall?
Yes.
Is that just a case of neither guy really wanted to take a risk and open themselves up for any sort of counter?
I think a little bit there. Both guys, a lot of their offense comes from their hand fighting. I don't really see them either as outside type of wrestlers. So yeah, I mean, probably a lot of respect for each other and just trying to hand fight, feel this guy out, see where their offense could open up at.
This could very well be a one takedown match. So whoever gets that takedown, it's going to be a big dictating factor in that.
Wilson got one with the escape. Gives him a 1-0 lead. 90 seconds.
He's in a good position. You got to
good roll through scramble from Cruz.
Got to be careful here.
Wilson
Cruz.
Still wrestling all the way through it. Gets the 2.
I think Cruz had a good idea of when to stop rolling. He realized that he had got him. So
yeah.
Now it's just time for Cruz to get a good base, get out, and get back to your hand fight, get back to your offense. It'd be a huge ride out here if he can ride him for this last minute. I don't think he can. I think he's going to let him go.
Yeah, like Dante said, you don't want to roll too much. He gives up the 2. No, don't give up any free points there. You could get away. You could score points. So get that escape. It's only a 2-point match. Trust your offense. Go get one to tie this thing up.
40 seconds remaining here in the second.
Seems like he's pushing in. The main thing that Wilson doesn't want to do is shut down too early. Still got 2.5 minutes of wrestling. Cruz is going to try and put it on him. Look for a little sprint from Cruz here.
He hasn't gotten much on the legs yet, but in these last 20,
Wilson's shooting.
Wilson has been shooting. He's been looking for offense. Cruz has been in the front headlock a lot of this match, and they're right into a re-attack.
It's a big exchange. Big exchange.
Short time.
5 seconds.
Head up, back pressure. Try to turn, catch the other foot.
Wow.
Ooh. Way to be aware by Wilson and kick out. Very short time. Didn't need to stay in that position. Hold the lead of 2. Cruz goes back underneath.
I think if you're Wilson, you kind of want to put a little ride on him. Cruz seems to have a little bit of fluency on his feet right now. Keep him off, but not much of riding from either guy. They want to wrestle on their feet.
Three to 2 to score here. Just over 90 seconds remaining in this match.
Watch for Wilson to push in too hard. Cruz is looking to.
Yeah, he's very comfortable in the front headlock position.
He wants to cut that corner if he can.
The CP corner is calling for Cruz that he wants you to go touch that leg, wants you to go get this guy moving, respect your offense so you can open some stuff up for yourself. Down 1, the minute 10 left.
That was a bad shot attempt.
Yeah, questionable shot attempt there.
That's tough. It's not over if he gets out here, but you got to get out quick. You got to give yourself some time.
If you're Wilson here, you hold that tight waist. You just milk this clock out on top. Don't stall, but try to get a big return here.
Yeah.
You want a big mat return here.
40 seconds left.
But now we got ourselves a takedown match.
He was gonna call the stall, and he pulled his hand back. The Crown Point bench was not happy about it.
Heavy snap from Cruz. He's looking to score, but not enough
They
room.
hit him for stalling.
Now there's that stalling call. 30 seconds left. Wilson needs to be a little bit careful here.
Get a good control, Ty. If I'm Wilson, you got to get to a 2-on-1, control something. Cruz has got to push the pace. If he gets him backed up and gets hit with a stall and a takedown, Cruz just won that match, so he's got to put it on him right now.
Yep, here comes the sprint.
15 seconds.
There's a big snap, but you got to get to find some offense. Wilson's holding great position right now. Cruz retrying to snap.
5 seconds.
Got to fire off one here, and he doesn't get to it. Wilson holds it down, holds great position, sneaks out 2 takedowns. Dante said that was going to be the key to the match.
Andrew Wilson of Cathedral gets that 5-3 win.
Yeah, neither of those guys had any interest on wrestling on the mat at all. And something they both need to work on. They need to get some returns. Wilson can make it easier on himself in the neutral position late and avoid that sprint if he's hitting a couple of returns. But it was decided on the feet. Who we got here? Tatini.
We have Nick Tatini of Crown Point taking on Ulrich Uraski of Cathedral.
Uraski coming out firing right away. He was headhunting there. He was looking to go get some 6 points. But then Tatini fires back with the high crotch, controlling the elbow underneath in that front headlock position. Got a posture up here. Good little re-attack there by Uraski.
And really, this is one that you could say Cathedral's favored in. So they kind of need this match, and if they can get bonus, that's what they need.
Uraski ranked 4th in his semi-state, 6th in the state. Tatini 7th in the semi-state, 15th in the state.
Yeah, Tatini's going to be this guy that's going to make you earn it if you're going to beat him. Right. That's for sure.
And as we saw last year with Nick Tatini, rankings don't necessarily matter too much. He can go on a run.
Good little throw by high crotch there for Uraski to get his 2, breaking down Tatini right away.
.20 remaining in the first in this 170-pound match. As you can see on your screen, Crown Point leads the duel 17-3 so far.
Not much going on. He's probably going to hit Tatini here. We'll see. He's working up now. I think there was too short a time for him to call it, but
I was about to ask, does the referee look at how much time is remaining?
Yeah, definitely. I think if it's anything, I think it was under 10 seconds anyway, so I don't think he's going to hit him there, but, maybe 25 mark, he probably would have hit him with it. Tatini's head was on the mat, and he needs a good return here. He needs to put together something.
Franklin gets the fall over on the other mat. Portage leads 8-6.
And something that's overlooked in the top position is returning guys to the mat. It takes a lot out of guys. You let a guy stand up a couple of times. I've had teammates that have let guys up and then purposely let them up so they could return them. And it takes a lot out of guys. They feel like they can get up to their feet and then they can't get out any further than that. Standing him up.
Yeah, putting him back on his feet. Ulrich looking really confident right now. He's kind of firing on all cylinders. I know he's probably, because he wrestled earlier today. He wrestled Fuqua and got caught, so I know he's probably got a fire in his belly to go prove, hey, this is a big duel. My team can rely on me. I'm going to go get some points for him.
He's up 5-1. Just over a minute remaining in the second.
I'd cut him right away. Keep going to work.
Yep, the Cathedral corner, Seltzer telling him, hey, cut him.
Right to the back, you got to look for. Tatini's just got to, if he gets cut again, Tatini needs to take a deep breath and he needs to get to his offense. He's doing too much backpedaling.
Yeah, or find a way, check your level, hold a down block position at least.
Yeah,
he's blowing right through your belly and legs to those double legs and high crotches right now.
Yeah, he's allowing his opponent to control the pace, and it's not the pace that's ideal for him.
20 seconds here in the second. Score should be 9-2, I believe.
Yeah, they don't have a point up there.
Yeah, I thought he cut it once, so they didn't add it on there.
Yeah, he's need an extra escape. I don't think Crown Point coaches realize it yet, because that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And where it's right now, it's listed as a major, and when it's a 7-point match, it's only a decision.
Under 10 seconds here in this second.
Smart to go bottom there. He's more than likely going to cut him. So yeah, Seltzer telling him to cut him. Try and keep this at a decision for Crown Point. And Ulrich is probably, he's had a really good pace on his feet. Looking for a major, maybe even more.
Should be 9-3, correct?
It should
Okay.
be, yeah, but CP.
I was checking something on my phone there, and I missed that cut. So.
CP.
Yeah, CP hasn't noticed it yet.
Nope.
Nice pick. That was beautiful.
Nice underhook to ankle pick.
Seen a couple of good picks today.
Tatini, man, he's still coming forward though.
Yeah, that's where he needs to be. He needs to keep wrestling.
Don't go reaching. You want to snap here, control some ties, give yourself some life, and try to sneak out a takedown here to cut it back down to a decision instead of a major.
11-4 with just over a minute remaining.
But Ulrich just looks too powerful through his shots right to Tatini's back.
I wonder how many backs you got there. Two.
Two.
That's big, though. I mean, 3 more backs. That gives you a technical fall. I'd look for a tilt right away. Look for some of these cheap tilts.
And he's cutting them. Tatini, you got to get your hands back down, hold great position.
15-5 with 30 seconds left.
He's really putting it on him. Tatini's
smart,
yep.
Smart and savvy right there. Guy is dominating you. He gets a little lackadaisical with cutting you. Dive right back in on those legs. Eat some clock. It's a 13-point match. I know CP does not want him to give up this technical fall. Three, two, one. Way to hold on for your team to not give up an extra point. But Ulrich looked impressive there. He was blowing through his double legs on Tatini's hips. Got a major decision for Cathedral.
And as you mentioned, that looked like a guy who was not happy with his first match, not happy with his performance, and wanted to come out there and really put it to his opponent. It's 17-7 in favor of Crown Point as we move on to
so is this Parker?
Johnny Parker versus Jacob Carter.
Yeah, this is a match that I think Cathedral is favored in, but Carter's looked tough. So, I mean, he's looked tough on top, too. Carter with a nice dump attempt.
Parker with the dump, but Carter's trying to weigh his hips down.
Wow.
Falls on top for the 2.
Could have been way worse.
Way to not give up on that.
Carter exactly where he wants to be on top.
Yeah, he's got this leg right in. He's just melting away time, but here comes the stalemate as soon as I talk.
Over the other duel, Portage leads Franklin 14-12.
And the 1-point escape for Parker. Right back into some hand fighting.
Under a minute to go in the first. Two to 1 in favor of Jacob Carter.
Here comes that dump again. But this time he got it. And he gets the swipes. 2 takedown, 2 near fall. Now he goes up 5-2.
Watching high school wrestling on the Region Sports Network, presented by Team Toyota on 41 in Schererville. Visit them online at teamtoyotaon41.com. Toyotathon is on at Team Toyota.
Carter getting some offense going for himself. Couldn't finish. Good hips by Parker.
It's going to be 5-3 in favor of Carter as we move to the second.
Parker.
Oh, thank you.
Carter's got to put together a good ride here. Look for a set of backs or 2. I mean, this is where he likes to be. He just needs to make sure he's not forcing the legs or getting too high. He's got to stay in good position. And now he's over the top where I said he doesn't want to be.
And we got a 2 reversal for Parker there.
Not sure why he was looking for a locking hands call, and he hadn't even awarded the 2 yet. I think one of the coaches yelled locking hands and
puts him back up onto his feet. Parker's been having success with his with his like high crotch or single leg like dump action, fireman's carry type of offense.
Minute 15 remaining in the second. Parker of Indy Cathedral leads Jacob Carter of Crown Point 7-4. This is the final round of the day. Both these teams undefeated entering this duel. Both with wins over Portage and Franklin.
Good down block by Parker. Carter, you don't really want to take those head-on shots like that when you don't have much of a setup or a tie. Could give away free points right there.
.25 seconds here in the second.
Some hand fighting, a lot of collar tie action in this match. Collar tie, elbow control. Short time. Carter looking for a little last second offense, doesn't get it. And we'll be going into the third.
7-4 in favor of Johnny Parker. Thanks for tuning in here, spending your Saturday with us on the Region Sports Network, on regionsports.com, regionwrestling.com, facebook.com/regionsports. Nathan Laird along with Louis Cuna and Dante Colza. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Brandon Root on the camera.
Now we got 7-5. Now it's a takedown match. Carter could try to sneak one out here. He hasn't really had much of offense yet. But this is big for Crown Point. On paper, you're not favored. So giving one of your guys a shot in this lineup to make some noise against the top-ranked guy.
Carter's got to take better shots than that if he wants to tie up this match. Yeah, just out of bounds, barely.
Continuation with no control. Hit out of bounds first, nothing.
Minute 9 remaining.
Should be a little sigh of relief for Carter there.
Yeah, he's got to put together something. He can't just dive in there, or else you'll see a reattack from Parker.
A lot of collar ties. Now to his high crotch. You gotta get strong there. Parker grabbing the near ankle, lifting, gets himself the 2. Great solid hips by Parker on that shot. Carter gets away in a hurry. So we got 9-6 with 30 left.
.20 seconds remaining.
There's Parker. Carter here, you got to bail out.
5 seconds.
Just be okay giving up a decision here.
And that's
Save
what
the
will
team
happen.
point.
11-6. Johnny Parker gets the win over Jacob Carter. Makes it a 17-10 dual score with Crown Point in front. So move to 195. We have Seth Willems of Crown Point taking on Grayson Harvey from Indy Cathedral.
Yeah, Willems coming out right away, trying to jack up double unders. Harvey fighting out of it. Right into an underhook single. That was clean for Willems. Right into 2 boots. Gonna extend them and stretch them out. That's what you're hearing from the corner. Harvey needs to try to get two legs onto one side and build a base, so he gets his legs free.
Seth Willems ranks number 4 in the semi-state, but that's at 182 pounds. Bumping up here today.
Yeah, these CP guys, these upper weights for the CP Crown Point team, they're selfless. They're getting in where they fit in, doing what's best for the team, and they've been scrapping today and coming away with some wins.
.40 seconds left here in the first. Willems up 2-0.
Willems really putting in some work on this power half. Oh, it's deep. It's deep. He's running. He needs to get chest to chest, settle back in for Willems if he wants this fall. See, he's a little too high there. That's why he couldn't execute getting the fall. Harvey gets to roll through. Still gets the 3 near fall, but that's a shot. That's something where you really, a pinning combination where you want to put this away.
.10 seconds remaining in the first here.
And it goes from that key little position, that goes from possibly putting the match away to now giving up 1 point at the end of the first. Now it's 5-1, and Harvey feeling a little bit better about himself heading into the second.
Be big to keep this as a decision, or if Cathedral can get a win here, be huge. He's looking for that little snatch, and he's getting it pretty good.
Here, Harvey trying to whip a headlock, but Willems coming back for a headlock of his own. Who's going to have some better hips here? Harvey comes out on top.
I mean, that makes the match interesting.
That makes it 5-3.
Yep.
Minute 35 to go in the second.
You go from a guy basically being dead to rights on his back. Now it's a takedown match.
So capitalizing on those situations, completing those are so huge.
So crucial in big matches. But Willems is being tough here. He almost had a double leg there. The amount of fight in Harvey right now, he's building some momentum in this match for himself.
Just over a minute to go in the second.
Willems back in on low ankle in a crackdown position. You want to at least find a way to get points here, and you don't want it to go to a stalemate. You want to lift. Come out on top, circle. There's your 2 for Willems.
(7-3) Seth Willems. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the second. This 195-pound match in the championship duel of the Portage duels here. Crown Point and Indy Cathedral.
Yeah, Willems constantly looking to throw boots in. That's where he's feeling really comfortable today. Boots and power halves. Trying to finish out a tough ride out to go into the third with a 4-point lead.
And we're going to head to the third.
Cathedral going down.
Coming up next at 2:20, we're going to have Paul Clark of Crown Point taking on David Gull of Indy Cathedral.
Willems, nice breakdown there, flattening out Harvey. Now he's looking right away to that power half again. Wrist riding tough, riding parallel. And there goes our infamous double stall.
Haven't seen one in a while.
A lot of action here with Cathedral and CP.
Yeah. It's number 5 we've seen on the day.
So I'm going to imagine he called that because Willems is riding the hips, and the bottom guy wasn't looking to improve at all either. So there goes the leg in for Willems. Now he's looking for far shoulder. Got a figure 4 there if you're going for that. Leg in, figure 4 your free leg. Getting the bend of the knee. Didn't, hops out. Looking for crossface, but right now, if you can't get that cradle, you need to get back behind those hips and be okay with riding tough here.
Just under a minute remaining in this match. Seth Willems up 7-3.
Stalling green, 1 point red. Ref saying Harvey not doing much underneath there. Hawkins telling Willems, need you to ride tough here. Trying to go far ankle, tight waist to right into slipping in the leg.
"15 seconds left in this match."
Willems 2 legs in, going for that power half again with short time.
Good controlled win towards the end. There's a little sloppiness in the beginning by both guys, but Seth being able to pull that out, it's big.
Yeah, Crown Point really enjoyed to see that win.
That gives the Bulldogs a 20-10 lead in the team score as we move to 2:20. This matchup will be David Gull of Indy Cathedral taking on Paul Clark of Crown Point.
We got a senior versus a freshman here. Gull, number 1, number 4 in his rankings.
I think Gull's out here to make a statement because his last match he didn't wrestle as good as he wanted to. So I think he's going to try and come out here and hopefully for his team's sake put up some bonus points. But the freshman Clark has been wrestling pretty well, so
yeah. Again, he's putting him back up on his feet, so that means he wants to go score more. Paul Clark, don't leave good position. Heavy snap by Gull.
And you can hear that from up here.
That was a big man snap right there. But Clark ate it like a champ, circled right out of it, and no threat of danger right now.
Minute remaining in the first.
But Crown Point is screaming for Paul to circle back in. We see the trend with the refs today. And there we have it.
Yep, there's that stall against Paul Clark.
Yeah, goal right off the whistle, going for like a collar tie knee pick. Got to be careful there though. If the guy's holding good position, to throw in an underhook on that side, especially some big throwers.
.25 seconds remaining in the first.
Little throw by there for goal. Nothing. Official awards, nothing there. Collar tie snap. Pull in the underhook position. Keep rotating. You want to get yourself hip to hip there, so you can hit a little throw by. Almost scores himself.
Wow, good wrestling by Paul Clark.
Remember that might be there for yourself throughout the match. Keep rotating, get to that throw by, but next time try to catch that single leg. up right away. Paul looking to return. And they hit him with another stall, so that's going to be one. I believe that's the second stall, so that's one. Yeah. I know Seltzer's. Yeah, they're double checking if the ref called 2 stall calls on Clark. Clark was attempting to return, didn't quite get it. I guess the official counted the 5 seconds, which is a standard protocol to get that stall and from the bottom position onto the top man. So, yep, they award the one.
Yep, that makes it 3-1, minute 49 in the second.
And goal up right away again. There you go. That's a power return that you want from your guys. Get out on the side, lift, but then goal right back up right away. Gets the escape 4-1.
You can kind of see the strength difference, senior versus freshman. And here it's noticeable at this 220-pound weight class.
Yeah, you just see goal's a little bit more physically mature. But Paul Clark, no doubt, his next 4 years, he's going to be in the weight room, and he's going to be a solid upper weight guy. Because he's not a flabby 220, I'll tell you that.
No. Now he's a big kid for a freshman. It's just, again, like you said, the physical maturity. Freshman versus senior.
Yep. And he should look to get back into that underhook right on that right-handed side. And
you hear the coaches yelling that for Cathedral.
Cathedral, yeah. Cathedral's really want, because look at Clark here. He's controlling position, getting to that right-handed underhook. Seltzer's yelling for goal. Get to your underhook so you could get to your offense. And Clark needs to circle here because he doesn't want to get hit again. There you go, a little circle.
15 seconds remaining in the second.
Yeah, do not get, see, there we go. But he needs to get a little bit more hip to hip and commit with it with your free hand to catching that leg, because it's been there a couple times.
It's definitely there. He's just not using it. He's using it to shake him off. He needs to use it to score.
Four to 1 in favor of goal as we start the third here, this 220-pound match. Crown Point leads the duel 20-10 over Indianapolis Cathedral.
Don't turn in, Paul. Oh, usually you don't want your guy to turn in, but he had good hips there, got his feet back, got him one. The freshman's in a 1 takedown match right now. He's wrestling well for himself. Don't take that, don't go reaching if you don't have to. Way to be powerful with double unders, throwing it by again.
And I think this was a match that if you're Cathedral, you're looking at this one, bonus points thinking going into this one, which makes this impressive performance by Paul Clark even more impressive.
Yep, if you're Cathedral here and if your goal here, you're thinking you're going to go probably run through this guy a bit.
Right.
Because he has the capability to do it, but Clark is wrestling a solid match for himself right now.
Update over on the other mat, 30-14, Franklin leads Portage.
And that a heavyweight matchup over there that just ended, I believe Johnson just won by decision against Corey Hill in a battle of ranked guys.
All right, 45 seconds remaining here in the third in this one. Still 4-2.
And there goes the 2 for goal. Put Clark in a in a scary situation. Goal breathing a little heavy right now. Clark coming back up to his feet, escapes. CP is behind Paul Clark right now, so they believe that he could go and possibly make this match even tighter in a 6-3 match. But if you're Paul, you want to get to your offense, but you don't want to give up anything big at the end either.
13 and a half seconds remaining. Paul Clark trails by 3.
Good little fake there. I think as big men, you need to utilize that a little bit more. Utilize those fakes, especially if you're an athletic big. Fakes, angles, clear your hand fight.
And that's going to do it.
Goal, handling business, getting a decision. Clark hanging in there tough for a freshman.
You have to imagine Cathedral wanted more out of that, though, than the 3.
Definitely wanted more out of that.
So we move to 285. Going to have Elaine Fowler of Cathedral taking on Jack Reese of Crown Point.
Nice little head tap fake, double leg for Cathedral there. Fowler. This is a match where I don't think either guy is ranked, so this would be a swing match because you don't know what the outcome will be. Fowler had a good outing against Johnson, making it close for their team, holding team points for there in his loss. I believe he lost to Corey Hill in the last duel, so he's looking to get himself on the win column.
If you're just joining us, we started this duel at 138.
I mean, imagine Cathedral getting a fall here. That tightens the duel so much going into the little guys. They have some momentum going, but got to keep it rolling.
Another double stall there.
Number 6 on the day.
That we've seen. Who even knows what's been going on in the other mats with the way they've been calling them, but
Fowler's got a wing here. He's really trying to run something.
You know, as Dante mentioned, a fall here. Plus, you look at 106, where Cathedral's running out Evan Dickey, ranked number 1 in the state. That's going to put a ton of momentum on the side of the Fighting Irish here.
Yep, and here we go.
5 seconds remaining. Time runs out.
CP survives that one.
Fowler takes a 5-0 lead into the second.
Yeah, you want to see some snaps here, moving your feet out of your big guys. You don't want to hang out head to head, because then you're susceptible for the infamous double stall. Snap, clear, get to a scoring tie. A lot of hand fighting going on. And Fowler runs him out of bounds with double unders.
Still 5-0, minute 9 remaining in the second. And this is a huge match moving forward.
Yeah, you see right here, Crown Point made the move to go right back on your feet because you don't want to put a guy that was just underneath, that got put on his back, right back underneath the guy. So let's say it's a good call to go right, get your guy on his feet, get his legs back underneath him. Now you see him ham fighting quite a bit, staying alive. Fowler, you want to be great for your team here. Clear this collar tie. Look to score.
Over in the other mat, 48-20, Franklin leads Portage, and I believe they're on 132. So they're in their final match over there. A couple forfeits, with Portage not having the full lineup. Yep. Fowler gets hit with stalling.
Stalling, yeah. Yep. So Rouse gets the one. This is the exact period you kind of want from your heavyweight if you're Crown Point.
Under 10 seconds to go in the second, a 5-1 match.
I think Cathedral's going to pick top here. And they do. Makes sense. Your guy went to work on top in the first period.
We're just looking ahead down the lineup. We got some good ones coming up here in this.
Yes, we do.
Put in one where, Dante, I think your information was correct that you got ahead of time.
I think so.
You had a good source on that one. We won't give it away just yet, but
I think
you had about as solid of a source as you can get.
Yeah.
But that's coming up in just a few matches. Here it's a 5-1 lead for Fowler from Indy Cathedral. A minute 20 remaining here in the third.
Yeah. If you're Rouse here, you're just looking to hand fight. Fowler, he's looking to try to get to any possible breakdown, pinning combination you can. Rouse just trying to stay tough here, trying to stay up in a base. Don't want to go to your belly.
.45 seconds to go.
Double stall, 1-1. That was
second of the match.
Second of the match.
Makes it 6-2 with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, I guess the only reason I don't see why you make that call, because it really doesn't benefit either guy. But I understand there was no action. Uh-oh. Rouse onto his belly. Fowler had looking like he had a wing. Rouse pins his hip down to the mat. So he
20 seconds.
So he can fight off that pinning combination. And
still a really big win for Cathedral to go into 106.
Yeah, because you don't know if you're going to come away with points in that match, but you do. So you end up on the positive side of things. Yeah, from the start of it, you think with the way that things were rolling, you thought you might possibly get
Yeah, it looked like at the end of the first they were going to get the fall there.
Fall or bonus points, but to Rouse's credit, he fought, kept it a decision. Now we got Dickey up in captor.
Yep, and we have Evan Dickey of Indy Cathedral, ranked number 1 in the state, and Crown Point freshman Captor Novacek taking a stab at that's how you pronounce it.
I would.
Nowaczzyk.
That's the best guess I'd have. And Dickey just going to work. He already has one takedown. Now to another, looking for a pinning combination. Captor saw Dickey was getting a little overzealous. He's looking to score himself. But Dickey just strong hips, anchoring in on the ankle, fighting the hands, circling right back around. And he cuts him. Dickey with the knee pull single, hitting the corner, finishing 2.
This is a young man we were talking before we even went on air, kind of one of those guys that can kind of write their own ticket for when it comes to college wrestling. Is that correct?
As a junior, yeah, I mean, he could grow because the lightest weight you're going to get is 125 in college. I'd expect him to grow. I mean, you got plenty more growing left. You're a teenager. So, yeah, I'd say he'll be somewhere. Not sure where, but if he wants to wrestle in college, I think he'll be able to.
Relentless attacks right now. He just cannot be stopped. Looking for a Navy turn here, Navy ride.
15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, a little Country Roads playing in the background.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different musical selection there.
I dig it.
Some John Denver as we're wrestling at 106.
Yeah, Dickey's just relentless with his attacks right now. Showing the maturity. Imposing his will.
He's up 12-4, minute 35 to go in the second.
Captor doing good on bottom. Not giving up any big turns, just fighting. And Dickey puts him right back up. He goes to fire off an attack, just not there.
Minute remaining in the second.
Yeah, Dickey's just forward, forward, forward.
Seems unstoppable at this point.
Yeah.
He's probably going to look for a cradle here. Or maybe not.
Yeah, he's score-wise, he's running out of real estate a little bit. I know the coaching staff would like a pin. Here comes that cradle.
Yep. 25 to go. He's not going to get it, though. Not yet.
Captor, way to fight and extend.
(18-7) the score with 5 seconds remaining in the second.
Dickey up in a hurry.
Franklin gets the win over Portage. Didn't see the final score. They wiped that off pretty quickly over there.
I believe 51-20.
There you go. Minute 33 remaining.
Yeah, Captor here. You kind of want to elevate that leg if you had it, but give it up. 20-7. He's diving right back in on that leg. Yeah, you can hear the CP corner yelling, "Be tough, be tough, be tough." That's the common theme right now. When you're facing a number one guy in the state, it's really the only advice you can really give somebody.
A situation like this, I mean, there's not much you can do to.
No, nothing's really working for you. Dickey has an answer for everything, so you just have to have in your mind, I'm going to be tough. I'm not going to give up a fall. Belly's out right away. Smart. You want to try to fight here to not give up the tech either.
It's 22-9.
Way to eat the down block. You want to circle to your underhook side. But you do not want to do this. You want him to keep wrestling, keep wrestling, keep wrestling. A little potentially dangerous. So there was a continuation there because the ref was looking for, he's allowing the continuation because he was looking for back points there because it was a continuous motion. And so he awarded Captor the 1 to keep it still a 14-point match.
That's with 30.1 seconds left. Not sure if the Cathedral coaches agree with that, but
no, they're
not surprising. Of course they don't.
I'd be arguing the same call right now. Yes, they awarded the takedown, but there's continuation possibly. So nope, they're awarding the tech fall, taking away that 1.
So Evan Dickey gets the win via tech fall, and that's going to give Cathedral a 21-20 edge.
Yeah, we got ourselves a barn burner here, folks. Now we got Aiden Reyes, I believe.
Yep, Aiden Reyes taking on Evan Cruz at 113.
Good little pass by there, but now you want to re-snap if you can because he already squared up. Reyes looking to control ties right back now. Nice drag to a double leg for Reyes, the finish. Reyes ranked number 6 in his respective semi-state at 120, but he's down here. He's been down wrestling at 13 all day today.
We got a good one next at 120 with 2 guys that are ranked at 113.
Lots of bumping around and stuff.
Yeah.
Weights are all off right now. I'm sure later in the season, and hopefully Goins okay where he's able to come back. I'm sure that'll kind of regulate some of the CP guys in their weights. Like you were saying earlier about Cruz possibly going down to 6. That's also an option, and Ball allowing Ball to go back down to 13.
And then Frazier back to 20.
Yep, Frazier
so
back
forth
to 20.
and so forth.
Two to nothing in favor of Aiden Reyes with 44 seconds to go. Clean up the mat a little bit here.
Yep. Hinkle making an appearance in the corner for Crown Point right there. For Cruz. During this break, Seltzer giving Aiden Reyes some strategic help here before they go back into the middle. Now Portage has some jack jams going in the background. I mean, I could only...
Do you prefer this or the country roads?
Depends.
Depends on the environment?
Depends on who I'm wrestling. Depends on the environment as well, yeah.
Or just in general in life, your preference.
Yeah, just in general, yeah. But in a tight duel like this, some jock jams in a break will could get the blood flowing.
Get you fired up a little bit more than John Denver.
Yeah, John Denver doesn't really shake people as the pump up type.
If you really hit the country road note, though, it could get you fired up. But here we go, back to action. Cruz is on bottom. Reyes putting him back up.
And this is going to go down to the wire. 3 matches remaining following this one. So we started at 138.
Good takedown there from Reyes. This is a match Cathedral really needs, because 20 could be a swing. 26 could be some fireworks and some fun.
At 20, you're going to have Anthony Ball of Crown Point versus Dylan Graham of Cathedral.
Yep, the freshman getting put in high pressure situations today. I know whoever loses this duel would love a rematch. I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely.
An escape for Reyes. We got 5-1 in the second. Reyes just looking a little bit, he looks bigger, looks stronger. Cruz, you want to control ties, fight for good positions, pick your spots to go attack. That was a great strategic circle there by Reyes. We know the refs have been trigger happy with the stall calls, so way to not back out of bounds. And that's what Cruz was looking for. Get him, force him out, shoot him out, but Reyes circled back into the middle. And for 13-pounders, man, these guys are banging with their hand fighting too.
Minute remaining in the second, still 5-1. Favor of Indy Cathedral's Aiden Reyes. Remind everybody that we'll be back with high school wrestling coverage presented by Team Toyota on Thursday at Crown Point as the Bulldogs host Lake Central in DAC Showdown. And then 2 days after that, next Saturday, live stream of the Carnahan Memorial Invitational from Crown Point all day. 14, 15 teams there at Crown Point, including Brownsburg. Have that for you on regionwrestling.com, regionsports.com.
Nice low blast double again. Little head snap. Get right to his double leg for Reyes.
Getting towards that major area for Reyes,
yes,
too.
Yes, he is, and CP wants Cruz to fight.
5 seconds remaining in the second.
And it's going to be Cruz's, not Cruz, Reyes' decision in the third, I believe. Or no, it's Cruz. Cruz's choice, he's going down. Cathedral saying, I need 3 takedowns out of you. Orlando cheering on his little brother, telling him what's
doing some coaching of his own over there.
Oh, yeah, he's very vocal, very supportive of his younger brother. Well, you love to see that. He had a little heartbreak, lost the nail biter today, and he's right back on the edge of the mat rooting on his brother. You love to see that. There's one takedown. Cathedral's going to let him up again. Cruz, at this point, you want to hold great ties, great position, milk clock. You don't want to give up that major. Not in a dual meet like this.
Minute 15 left.
Cuts him again. Yeah, Crown Point's corner yelling, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet. Don't stay in front of this guy.
Stall call against Cruz.
I believe that's his first one,
Yep.
so it's just a warning. He's getting a little action with his feet going. Reyes really trying to get to that last takedown. Cruz doing a great job down blocking. Here comes that drag. Reshoot there. Didn't reshoot there on the edge. Smart. Don't want to force a bad shot. And they hit him with the caution because his foot's not on the line. But
25 seconds left.
Here comes the sprint from Reyes. His coaches really want him to get one more, and he does.
Coach told him he needed 3. He got 3 there with 15 seconds left. That's going to be it. 13-4, the final. Extending Cathedral's lead to 25-20.
This is a big match. The freshman put in high-pressure situations today. Had to go win it for his team against Franklin. Now a huge match on the line.
Anthony Ball of Crown Point taking on the aforementioned freshman Dylan Graham of Indy Cathedral.
Ball super long, circling, hustling. Oh, to his back. Nope. Graham wrestling all the way through the position. Right back into a double leg position of his own. But you got to be careful because Mr. Ball is long and has a near side cradle locked up. Go 2 knees behind it if I'm on Ball. Or break him to his hip. Keep him in bounds. Get in the backs here. Wow.
Minute remaining in the first.
Bring him back in towards the center.
He's got it locked back up on the other side. Oh, gosh. This is going to be. Oh, he fought out.
Graham fighting out of that.
That's big, but still 5-0 going down 5-0 against.
5-0 early, yep.
5-0 early against Balls is not where you want to be.
Nope, and if you're Ball here, want to have good defense here. You want to circle back around, finish the period with a good ride out. Don't let Graham get any momentum going in. Oh, what a leg over, catching the arm, but Graham fights back to his belly. But here comes another cradle.
20 seconds.
You got to get hip to hip here if you're Anthony Ball. If you're Graham, you got to fight for your life. You got to hand fight. You got to get extended.
Five seconds remaining.
Tons of action right there. Graham's got to be careful. It's a lot of length. He's long himself.
But if you're Graham, with the way that period went, you almost have to be happy it's only 5-0.
Yes.
With the way Anthony Ball just kind of dominated that one.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good. I mean, they were put in some scramble situations. Anthony Ball came on top. He can hit a cradle from anywhere on you. He's a long guy for the weight. So you cannot, if you're Dylan Graham, you can't let your head get even remotely close to your knee. Yeah, Ball's riding. Got a nice ankle ride there, tough. Rotating it towards Graham's head. Graham's doing a great job of controlling that hand. Here we go, another interesting situation here. I think there's another cradle locked up, but Graham extends himself back out, breaks the grip. Now we got a cross body ride here by Anthony Ball.
Under a minute to go in the second.
He's really controlling him. Ball's looking good.
Stalemate. If you're Graham here, take a breath. In your nose, out your mouth. Think about what you got to get to first.
Need to control that hand.
Got to control the hand. And he's doing a solid job of it. And this threat of a cradle from everywhere is really slowing Graham down for looking for a true escape. And more so just fighting on bottom for not getting turned.
And since you pointed out I keep noticing the length of Anthony Ball's arms, and he keeps going for that cradle.
Yep.
Where a lot of guys
here
at 120 can't.
We see out the back, though, he stayed alive here. Got himself a 5-2 match. Short time.
3, 2, and 1, and that'll do it for the second.
It's a tough 2 that you give up if you're Ball because you ridden them out so well to give it up that late. But hey, you're still up 3, and you chose bottom. So he's confident he'll get away. But you might want to avoid rolling around too much with the lead.
And the clock only moved 2 seconds there.
So they missed about 20 seconds. About 20 seconds on the clock. Reset. Yeah, you hear Hawkins yelling, "Get him off the cross wrist." You want to clear that cross wrist tie. Get to a solid base. Don't want to put yourself in any danger.
Yeah,
you're up 3.
Laying flat on your belly, you don't want to be there either.
No.
You don't want to.
No, because you don't want to get hit for stalling.
No.
In case any of this, if this duel comes down to a tiebreaker at all, and all the criteria, you never know what it's going to come down to.
Under a minute to go in this match.
And
Graham's fighting tough for a turn. He's looking for something.
Yeah, I believe Ball just got hit for his first stall warning.
He's got it. He's got it where he wants it. I think
they hit Graham for stalling because he didn't leave the hips.
I mean, I understand it to an extent, but he had the 2-on-1. He looked like he was ready to tilt, but he couldn't. He wanted to roll with it. He didn't really have that ability when Ball was kind of just laying flat. And I think it was some gamesmanship by Ball. I think he kind of like looked up at the ref as if
he was attempting to really come up, and he couldn't because his hips being covered.
Yep.
Great call there, Colza.
20 seconds remaining.
1 point green. They hit him for stalling.
Don't want to roll there. You don't want to roll.
You're in a good position if you're Ball there. He's going to circle.
5 seconds.
Gets awarded the 1, 6-3, and he's going to hold on to win.
That's a big win. That's a big win there.
Big win. Now we got 126.
At 126, this is going to be a good one. You have Logan Frazier of Crown Point taking on Zeke Seltzer of Indy Cathedral.
Yeah, Seltzer is one of these blue chip guys. He's a
There's
junior.
a guy that I meant to mention earlier we talked about can ride his own ticket.
Yeah, he's going to be getting tons of looks. Probably already is getting tons of looks from a lot of colleges. Had a great showing at Super 32. Barely lost to one of, I believe, the #1 ranked guy in the country. And now Frazier's up a weight class. up weight class for his team in a 2-point duel. So he's
Logan Frazier, sorry to cut you off there,
No, you're
ranked
good.
number 3 in the state at 122 in the semi-state. And Zeke Seltzer ranked number 1 in his semi-state, number 1 in the state at 126.
Yeah, Frazier, you're a little bit smaller. You know this guy's really good. You're gonna respect him a bit, but you gotta stick to your own game. Focus on staying in great position, because your team needs you.
Do you know off the top of your head who'd be ranked above Logan Frazier at the
Sergio Lemley, Chesterton.
Okay, thank you. Brandon Root says that with a smile. Mr. Chesterton over there working the camera.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that matchup on Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure we'll see that matchup quite a few times going forward this year between Frazier and Lemley. Lemley coming back over from Mount Carmel, was a state champion over there. So excited to have him back in the state.
Nice. He stayed relentless with that. He was looking for it. He couldn't really find a spot to throw it, and then Frazier reacted poorly, and he was able to take advantage of that.
Seltzer, great takedown.
29 seconds to go in the first. 2-0 in favor of Zeke Seltzer from Indy Cathedral. Second caution called against him.
Who is that second caution on? On Seltzer.
Yeah.
Short time here.
10 seconds to go here in the first.
Yeah, Sessa wants Frazier to build his base, yelling bad news on your belly, which is all but true. All but very true, I should say. It's very true.
It's a cliche for a reason, is that what?
Seltzer going on bottom. Well, if this match continues to play out like the score's showing in a decision format, we could see 28-23 going into the last match of the day.
And that last match, as of now, scheduled to be
Roberson and
Luke Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, not ranked in the state, I believe, but
third in the semi-state.
Third in his respected semi-state. Frazier being here tough with his leg riding. And the ref calls a stalemate. This is a strong suit of him. If he gets boots in, good,
nice return.
Good big return.
All the way down to his belly. You love to see it like that. That's where you're going to break guys, and I don't necessarily think you're going to break Seltzer, but
no.
It's gonna definitely take a little bit out of him at a time. It's going to frustrate him.
And you're eating clock.
Yeah,
you're holding Seltzer in a position where he's not scoring points.
I mean, even if you're getting some stalemates or you go out of bounds sometimes, if you can knock that clock down 20 seconds at a time, 25 seconds at a time, it's huge. Thought maybe he should have tried for one more turn. Seltzer had good hand control out of that though. Look for Frazier to try to get some offense, trying to get his offense going. Last thing you want to do is wait around for Zeke Seltzer to try and attack.
.45 seconds to go here in the second. Still 3-0 in favor of Zeke Seltzer of Indy Cathedral.
Yeah, we're seeing some good hand fighting going on right now. Guys constantly clearing ties, looking for their openings. And there goes Seltzer with the high crotch. Dump, finishes single leg, climbs up the body, 5-0. Good little reset there for Frazier. Gives yourself 18 seconds. You want to try to sneak one out here. And there's your one. But if you're Frazier, you cannot give up one more takedown going into the third. And that's what, here comes Seltzer's sprint. Know where you're at. 2. That was big.
And there's that takedown with 3.7 seconds left to make it 7-1. And if you're Crown Point, you need to keep this to a decision. Anything other than that ends this.
Yeah, because you don't want to. If it's a major, you're gonna give yourself a shot, because you'll be able to tie, and then it goes down to criteria. But no team ever wants it to go down to that. So Seltzer, Coach Seltzer going to Son Seltzer, hey, let him up. We need 3 takedowns. Frazier trying to control the hands of Seltzer, because Seltzer's offense has been on point. Seltzer goes slide by, fake, snap, movement, double leg. Out of bounds, his toe slightly dragged on that edge. Ooh. Very close. I could see either way, but at the end of the day, no 2. But again, those toes are real close.
I think he was a little bit skeptical about the original call over there by the Cathedral bench that he called. So maybe he went half and half and gave one and didn't give one. Not sure on that though.
But great,
Seltzer's on the attack.
Great knee pull single, but Frazier, way to fight with the whizzer.
Good job by Logan to get his leg out of there.
Under a minute to go in this match.
But this is probably somewhere you don't want to hang out.
No, not at all.
Square back up. He fires a shot off himself. You got to hold elbow control here. You cannot sit underneath here and let Seltzer get this ankle and get an angle.
40 seconds.
Oh, went for a bulldog there. Didn't get it. We got 9-3, 6 points, 27 seconds left. Seltzer's going to be sprinting here, folks. Really mean picking up the pace, picking his shots to try to go get a major for his team. And Frazier's going to be trying to shut down this offense that's going to be coming. You got to control hands, and you got to know where you're at. One fleeing. I'm not sure, but that's the call. 8 seconds left. Here comes some offense again. And you need to down block if you're Frazier.
2 and 1 and
way to hold on for his team.
Just hold on is the right term there. Seltzer gets the win.
You bumped up. You took on a big risk. High reward match for your team because one of your stars and starters is out. But you did the best you could. Came away with only giving up a decision to Zeke Seltzer, who's a top 5 guy in this country. And now it's all on the shoulders of the senior for Crown Point, Stephen Roberson Jr.
Stephen Roberson here, their final match of the day at 1:32, taking on Luke Gonzalez. Crown Point needs the fall to get the win here in this duel. Anything short of that, it's a Cathedral victory.
Unless.
Okay.
Criteria. If it's a technical fall.
You keep getting me on that criteria. I always forget about that one.
But at the pace of this match, I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going into it. Once I saw Seltzer locking up the decision, I was kind of thinking, Roberson's going to have to get a pin. I don't see him putting up 15 points, going up ahead 15 points, so he's going to look for a fall.
Yeah, I step in here. I go for something right here. Nothing crazy. Out of bounds. Both feet were out. But instead of back tripping there, if I'm Roberson, I go and step in front.
Yep, I agree.
Go step in front, put this guy in some danger. A little Greco tactics right there.
I mean, even just in a position, try and get the guy uncomfortable. Double unders, jack him up a little bit. The guy's gonna get uncomfortable.
Right back in your seatbelt position. Step back in front.
Stall warning against Gonzalez.
Turn that hip, turn that hip, turn that hip. 2. That was clean.
Now Roberson's got to get on the attack on top immediately. He's got a good
His
barn wing.
His corner's signaling. Put him back up.
I don't necessarily know if that's the route you want to go. I mean, I think you're more likely to. The kid knows he does not need to go to his back at all. He can't go to his back at all. So, I mean, put him in the position where you're going to be able to turn him a ton. He's going to lay on his belly more than likely. He's going to fear getting turned. Knock a couple stalls. He's already got one, correct?
Yep. One stall call. Here's another leg attack.
So I guess you could finish the first on your feet.
There's 2. 4-1.
20 seconds.
They're saying finish out the ride for the period. 4-1. And the crowd, not many of them, but they're making their presence felt. And there goes the stall call. So that's 1. That's 2 stallings in the first period. If you're Cathedral's corner, you need to emphasize your guy, hey, you got to make it look like you're trying to improve. Even if you're not, you got to have that gamesmanship and sell that you're not stalling.
Yeah, I won't say any names, but I remember at the Al Smith, Coach Maldonado went up to his guy and he said, if you're going to stall, he goes, you can't just go out there and play wrestle. You got to actually act like you're wrestling. And the kid looked very disappointed. And then Maldonado said, don't not wrestle. Just wrestle.
And there's a shot for Cathedral. A nice, clean high crotch.
I'd look chin whip here, or look for something. Look for a cradle.
Breaks
right
him
here
to his hip. But good for the Cathedral's guy firing off a shot and not allowing a stall call to be happening for you here to open the second. Stalemate.
Minute 32 to go in the second. And Crown Point needs the fall or the tech fall. This is the final match of this duel.
Here comes that seatbelt position again. I go body lock here, step in front. Try and see if you could get yourself something. This guy is Gonzalez is just trying to stay tough. One more red, and then a 2.
A third stalling.
A third stalling. I believe the ref's going to tell him, hey, it's stalling because your guy might have been pulling towards out of bounds.
That's going to make it 8-1.
Yeah, the stall calls are coming into play here because if he stalls them out, that's 6.
Yeah. And we thought 5?
I believe 5. I wish I had a rule book on me.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's 3 so far for him?
Yes, correct. He's on 3.
Just under a minute to go in the second.
Trying to get some score stuff figured out, I believe.
And Mike Pointer, the athletic director here at Portage, I believe that's talking to him.
Yeah, he's the registered official as well, so he knows his stuff. I think he's conferring. And I think he's conferring the score of what's.
They get on the board at 8-2.
So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because it was a 1 for the stall, 2 for the takedown, and Crown Point hasn't optioned him back up to his feet yet, so it is still 8-1. Because it was 5-1 opening that period.
Can't find it.
Well, maybe we'll find out
Well, we could
in the course of events here.
We could be pushed. We could find out today, possibly.
And then we'll never forget the answer from that point on.
Yep. Now it's 8-2.
Now it's 8-2.
I mean, if I'm Crown Point right now, and I'd feel pretty good, honestly. Roberson's wrestling hard, but Cathedral, he's still moving. He's just
lift. You want to try to dump here, cut the corner,
or snatch the head if he puts his head down too low.
Double X, good finish. Right to your Turk. Doesn't get it.
He's looking for his wing, man. He's
for
got
that
a good
bar
wing.
arm. It is tight, but it is short time too. There's 17 seconds left. He is running. He's putting that pressure on. They're CP looking for another stall call. Yep. They're begging for it, but
5 seconds.
But it is a pinning combination. Cathedral choosing bottom. I believe CP's going to cut him to go get another.
No, I think they're going to try and turn him.
They want to try to turn him?
Yeah, I mean, Roberson's one, and he's not one that's going to stop ever running. He's going to put that thing on. He's going to try and run it until you go to your back. Whether it hurts or it doesn't hurt, he's going to try and do it. So he's going to figure out some way to figure it out.
Now he's in a cross body ride right here. Stalemate. He's going to, I believe Roberson's going to put, yep, they're telling him, get back on your feet. He's like, they probably want him to go get another stall call and a takedown.
That's going to make it 10-3, minute 44 remaining in the match. And Crown Point needs the fall.
Back to the back.
Fall.
Oh, my gosh. You could have.
Close. Very close.
He could have just.
Takedown one right away. Roberson putting the heat on.
Foul catcher. Watch for it. Watch him to bulldog that. Cement, make sure you can cradle. He's looking a lot, man. He's got a lot of options where.
Cut him again. They're letting him say cut him again.
Get up, Roberson. He's got it. He can't wait down here. He's got to go up immediately. Cut him immediately. On him. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. And
16-6.
He's got the Cathedral guy's got to wrestle. He's got to keep moving if he wants to.
1 minute left.
He falls. Great drag. Down block. Score. 2. Cut him again. Dives in for a double.
Look to the back. Look to the back here. You got to look
elevate,
to the back.
Look to go to his back.
Turk here. You got to get the Turk here. He's got the potential to do it right in this spot.
35 seconds.
Up 13.
He's holding on to him. That's a stall.
Yep. That's 2 points or 1 point. One more. Up 14. Stalemate.
That's.
Well, that looks like a technical fall to me up on the board.
It is 22-7.
22-7. But I don't know what.
Yeah, they got 22-7 on the board.
Because it went 1-1. I think he's supposed to get 2 on that because he already got 2 1-point stall calls, correct?
So 2 or 3? 2?
Yeah, but he's gotten scored 1.
They cautioned 1.
Caution, okay.
Scored 2, and then the third one they scored would be 2.
So this could be the match. This could go down to criteria.
So I would think the first criteria would be the team that had the most match wins. So
or is it the most falls?
I think it's match wins first and then falls, but I could be mistaken. It could be flip-flopped. I would think it would be match wins. I think it's similar to kind of how they do like world and level.
So Crown Point's cheering big
22-17.
They must be aware of the criteria.
They must be aware of the criteria. 28-28. It looks like CP.
Cathedral's coaches are not happy.
What a big win for Roberson for his team. He's excited. The very few CP faithful that are here are very excited.
What a senior moment too. I mean, I know that in they have booklets for Crown Point, and it says like their favorite wrestling moment, and his was winning the Al Smith. I gotta say this is probably going to be that one.
Well, and How appropriate. You know, a lineup with a lot of great underclassmen, and the senior is the one who steps up and gets that done. So we're going to try to get
Wait for the official ruling.
Here. Just trying to see if we can find. Oh, Mike Pointer's heading out of the gym.
But yeah, that's got to be the new favorite high school wrestling moment, and then maybe here in a couple months we'll see him on the top of the podium.
We're sending Brandon Root down. Before we sign off, we're going to get an official explanation of what the criteria was and how it was finalized. Want to make sure we get you guys all the accurate information before we sign off for the day, but you can't ask for much more than that. Between 1 and 2 in the state, it goes down to the final match. You need a tech fall or a fall. You get the tech fall for Crown Point.
I am very grateful. This was my broadcast debut.
You and I both.
Guys, it's not going to all be like this.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm going to revel in this moment. No report yet.
They're discussing criteria now.
They're discussing criteria now, so we don't know exactly who has won yet. So we're going to keep it here for you guys, and well, that was quite something. We had high expectations for this duel coming in, and it lived up to those expectations.
As advertised, folks.
Well, and you look at, and he took the, Stefan Roberson, you have to give all the credit in the world. But you look at Logan Frazier's performance as well, going up against Zeke Seltzer, bumping up a weight class, going against a guy you mentioned top 5 in the nation.
Well, if he gives up that takedown at the end,
this isn't even happening.
It's 29-28 because a tech fall just happened.
Right. So, Logan Frazier, stepping up big. And
now, how would this duel look if Sam was in the lineup also too?
Yeah, we said earlier, whoever loses this duel, mate, would love a rematch.
I say let the coaches do a duel. You pick their 3 coaches each, and you let them do a duel to set the criteria.
I know Vince looks like he's still in pretty good shape.
Hey, I've heard plenty of stories about that guy. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
I wouldn't want to mess with Brandon Ulrich either.
No.
Yeah, Hawk would probably say he's retired.
But Seltzer, he's tough. They got some young guys on the staff, but they didn't bring along here on Cathedral. When I looked at their coaching staff, I believe they have Maurice Gunn down there. He was a 2-time state placer heavyweight for Lawrence North in their heyday. So still getting official rule, or waiting for official rule.
You can see the mats getting out of here quickly. They have a basketball game here tonight at Portage, so they got to get this set up for hoops this evening. Now, they're struggling with that a little bit. That is correct. And another reminder, we'll be back Thursday. Team Toyota presents high school wrestling from Crown Point as the Bulldogs host Lake Central. The Indians have some highly ranked guys as well.
Yeah, Lake Central's tough. They got a sneaky tough squad.
They got a tough road on Thursday, but still.
Yeah.
Should be some good matchups there. We'll be live with that. And then next Saturday with the Carnahan Invitational from Crown Point.
And we could see plenty of matches like what we just had today, probably.
I think the official ruling is in. I'm not sure, though.
And with the way the Cathedral coach is talking to the official, I have to imagine this is going Crown Point's way.
Yeah, Roberson's barely. I see him huffing and puffing over there. Still probably got an adrenaline rush. They're already asking him questions, interviewing. He's ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like it's looking like Crown Point's celebrating.
Yep.
Can we run down and get a confirmation on what?
Yeah, Brandon, can you go do that, please? Brandon Root, our cameraman. He's the most nimble of all of us here, so we can.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not a big runner anymore.
I've never was one, so.
I try and save some of my running. Someone's gonna cut me in line at Taco Bell or something.
Yeah, I know. Seltzer's not too happy about the result here. He's still battling for his guys. You love to see that as a coach.
I think Mike Pointer went and got an official rule book just to make sure.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get Mike real quick or get a chat with him after they get the important stuff taken care of.
all the criteria changes every year, but I thought it was something about, match wins. And
On pins.
The third
what was
criteria.
the first? So they won on the third criteria by pins. What was the first? What were the first two?
He said the first one is penalties, and then second one, he didn't tell me the second one, but he said we won on the third, which is pins.
Then it was probably match score, so they might have split 7-7. I don't know. I guess that's something to look into.
Yeah, we could double check with
Yeah.
Mike Pointer.
Yeah, let's see if.
You want me to ask the referee?
Ask Mike Pointer, athletic director, or one of the officials.
Let's double check with Mike. Brandon, let them have their discussion first and then ask. Or go ask Mike if he's done.
They don't even know yet. Still working on it, he said.
Apparently they're still working on it. So again, we're going to keep it here for a few more minutes still. Have you guys ever seen anything like this?
I've been a part of a few times
Really?
in my day. Yeah, I think it was at the Trikoff against. Yeah, we actually in high school we beat Cathedral in criteria at the Trikoff. So about 10 years ago to roughly this weekend, because this would have been Trikoff weekend.
Yeah.
We won on criteria because of penalty point.
Wow.
So what you're saying is Cathedral is not in favor of the criteria rule.
No, they are not in this neck of the woods.
It's hard.
And
Oh!
they just announced Cathedral gets the win.
Cathedral, Crown Point was celebrating
The most victories.
most victories.
So it was match victories.
Colza was right.
So I wonder what number criteria that would have been.
They said 3 unless it ended up switching to the one. He originally said that they went to the third criteria, but then they said they were reevaluating. So it could have been the first or second. I imagine it would have been. Usually I think it goes falls or match wins.
And so Cathedral.
Well, we heard Cathedral.
8-6 victories.
Mike, what number criteria was that?
Wow. So they do change. They-
Okay. Sportsmanlike.
wow.
So. Okay, so they
Now they were at 8-6. Now they're 7-7.
now they're saying 7-7, and either way, it's the fifth or sixth
Cathedral's left the
criteria.
gym.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Well, we can try to run back through it ourselves really quick. If
Well, you start at 38. Mendez
It'd be easier if
steamrolled him.
everybody kept track wrestling, right?
yeah,
You got to think Mendez steamrolled at 38, and 45 Goodwin came out and got a win. Estrada came out strong, got a win. Cruz lost a close one, so that puts you at 3-1 right there. Ulrich, he had a win, so that puts you at 3-2 right there. Johnny Parker, was it Johnny Parker wrestled?
he wrestled Carter.
Yeah, Cathedral, according to track wrestling, Cathedral had 8.
Okay. And then 95.
95 Willems
It
won.
was 8-6, the final. Larry Babcock, our rules expert extraordinaire, he officiates everything, does some announcing with the Region Sports Network, said it is the fourth criteria that they went down to here, and it was 8-6.
Wow.
So,
Definitely the dramatics.
All the dramatics are
wow.
in the
So
works today.
Cathedral gets the win, 8-6. The fourth criteria, duel was tied 28-28. They go to the fourth criteria. Cathedral gets it because of 8-6 in victories in that final duel, and boy, it doesn't get closer than that, guys.
Yeah,
No,
it really
it
doesn't.
No, it does not.
So an exciting debut for both of you guys here. You did a fantastic job. Hey, I bet a lot of our listeners didn't realize it was your debuts unless I had pointed it out earlier. So fantastic job, guys. Great working with you. Look forward to working with you here in the next couple months.
Yes, always excited.
Was it fun to watch it from a different perspective and from a different role here? Dante, your career was a little bit closer.
Yeah, I mean it's way different. I mean, I just was competing last year, still in the collegiate level. So, for me to now be sitting behind, it feels different, but it feels good too.
Awesome.
I like breaking it down and looking at it from a different perspective.
Fantastic. Well, we'll have you guys on plenty more, including next week at the Carnahan from Crown Point. And that's going to do it here from Portage. Our crew today, our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Brandon Roots on the camera, the broadcast crew today. Louis Acuna, Dante Colza doing a great job breaking down all the action. Want to thank Mike Pointer, one of the athletic directors here at Crown Point, as well as Fred Joseph, the other AD here.
Here at Portage.
Did I say Crown Point?
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm used to saying at Crown Point. At Portage, I didn't mean to disrespect your school there. The house that Louis Acuna built right here. Mike Pointer, Fred Joseph, the ADs here at Portage, doing a great job getting us set up, as well as Terry Chesterich, the football coach, helping us out here as well with our setup. So thanks to everybody for tuning in on our 3 separate videos here today. Replays are going to be up, available. The first 2 are already up. Third one coming up here very shortly. So this has been Team Toyota presentation of high school wrestling on the Region Sports Network. We will talk to you guys next week from Crown Point. For everybody at the Region Sports Network, my name is Nathan Laird. Thanks for watching. You have been watching high school wrestling on the Region Sports Network, where the region comes to wrestle.